How's it going, everyone? John here with Kalamazoo Athletic Wellness and Mythic Fit, and we are about to start a brand new 6-week cycle. I'm ready. With Kalamazoo Athletic Wellness is functional strength online programming. So if you're interested, hit up Kalamazoo Athletic Wellness, Nick Garman. He'll be able to get you set up with Coach RX, and then you will be off to the races with our functional strength programming. So this new cycle, we are going to be taking a full body resistance split 3 times a week, and then we are going to be doing aerobics 3 times a week. 2 of them will be easy aerobics, and then the third aerobic session will be more of a tough aerobics session. So let's just kind of get into it, what to expect. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's where you're going to get your full body resistance training in. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, that is when you are going to be getting your aerobics in. Now that is 6 days worth of programming, and if you're someone who doesn't do well with a ton of volume, that's okay. There are notes in the programming for people who don't handle a lot of volume or maybe are short on time on what to skip, how to skip, and so forth. If you have to cut a day out so that you're only training 5 days a week, Saturday's tough aerobics is what I would cut out, because Sunday we also try to just have you get outside for 30 minutes to soak up some sunshine and to get some fresh air. So, but we're gonna kind of go day by day, and I'm gonna just kind of switch the screen over so you can kind of go along with me if you can see it. I don't know, I'll have to look at this post production. So day 1, which will be Monday, we have back squats with the tempo 3-1 x1. As we know, tempo is just time under tension, and we give that tempo to kind of not necessarily control the athlete, but allow the athlete to receive the appropriate dose response that we're going for. So to quickly go over tempo, that first number 3 is the eccentric, or that down motion. So you're going to count 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. That 1 is going to be the first isometric hold at the bottom. So you're just going to count 1 second there. That X just stands for stand up with some speed. And then that second 1 is going to be your second isometric. So just a 1 second pause at the top. 6 to 8 reps. So we're looking for hypertrophy here. Obviously, you're also going to be developing some strength as well. 3 sets. And then we have a rest time of 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Obviously, that's just a guideline. Like if at the end of 2 minutes, you're still breathing super heavy and your legs haven't recovered, give yourself an extra 30 seconds, maybe even a whole nother minute. Remember to record what you hit for all of your weight bearing exercises or your resistance training exercises, because we're going to be building off of this week to week to week to week. Next movement for Monday, we're going to be going over some strict pull-ups. We still have a tempo here, but 2-0 x1 is essentially just staying in control of the movement. Like once you get your chin over that bar, we don't want you just crashing down. We want you to control that down just slightly. 5 to 10 reps here, so a decent range that can hit a bunch of different skill levels. So if you're someone who's tapped out at like 8 pull-ups, 5 would be good. If you're someone who's tapped out at like 12, 10 reps would be good. For those of you that are like, hey, 5 to 10 reps, super easy, I can crank that out of my sleep, consider doing these weighted. At Raw Strength, there is a weight belt that you can attach weights to, and you can do weighted pull-ups that way, or the old school method of just like holding a dumbbell between your thighs or gripping them with your feet to add a little bit more difficulty to the movement. On the opposite side of that, if you're someone who's like, I can't do a pull-up to save my life, don't worry, we got some modification options for you. We have ring rows and body rows, and both of those videos can be found in the warm-up section of day 1. And again, record your reps, record weight if you used weight, because we want to progress. Next, we're on to more of the accessory style of lifting. So you're going to see an increase in the reps, and you're going to see supersets here. So C1 is going to be a landmine half kneeling press, 3-1 x1, 10 to 12 reps per side, 3 sets, and then a short rest before you get to C2. C2 is going to be a dumbbell single leg. I'm sorry, a dumbbell single.
Today, Junior?
dumbbell single leg single arm Romanian deadlift. That was a mouthful. Again, 3-1-X1, 10 to 12 reps per side, 3 sets, and then you're gonna rest 90 seconds before going back to C1. So to go C1, C2, big rest, C1, C2, big rest, C1, C2, done, because that's all 3 sets. Then finally we have our final superset, which is D1, D2 of Russian step up. 2-0-1-1, 12 to 15 reps per side, 3 sets again, 15-second rest before starting D2, and then we have a plank object pull through, 2-1-2-1, so just nice and controlled, 12 to 15 reps per side, 3 sets, and then rest 90 seconds before starting D1. In Coach RX, you'll see warm-ups and cool down, so those will be included as well, and that's your day 1. Day 2, easy aerobics. So easy aerobics, we're just going to be focusing on a mixed modal approach on these day 2s, and these mixed modal approaches are just incorporating a ton of different movements just to kind of keep you moving, but also break up the monotony of just sitting on a bike for 30 to 40 minutes or a rower for 30 to 40 minutes. So we have a 30 to 40 minute AMRAP, which also stands for as many reps and rounds as possible in those 30 to 40 minutes. And we're giving you that window based on how long you want to work. 500-meter row, 40-second plank. This can be elbows or hands. I believe the demonstration shows it on the elbows, but either work. 30 seconds farmer carry hold. That's where you're just going to have 2 dumbbells. You're going to hold them in place to your sides. The demo will show a walk. I put that demo in there just to kind of show you how to hold the dumbbells, but no walking is necessary. 20 Russian kettlebell swings. I have a prescribed weight of 35 pounds for the men, 25 pounds for the ladies. However, pick a weight where you're going to be able to move through all 20 reps for the entirety of the workout without having to put the without having to put the kettlebell down until you finished all reps. And then 10 burpees, no jump at the top. And again, all that is in a standing position. We're going to hit the deck, chest, touch the ground. We're going to pop up. No jump at the top is necessary. And we're just going to repeat this for 30 to 40 minutes. Easy, sustainable pace. So what that means is you should be able to carry on a conversation with very little labored breathing at minute 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and at the end. Okay, at the end, if you're breathing a little bit heavier and sweat's pouring down your face, that's okay. But we want to make sure that we get there at the top end of the workout versus the beginning. Ideally, if you were to complete 40 minutes and someone were to come up to you and be like, hey, do another 40 minutes, go, you should be able to sustain the same pace that you just performed, and you should be able to hit the same amount of reps and rounds or very close to that for your second set of 40 minutes. Day 3, full body resistance again, and I'm going to kind of go a little bit faster through this. We have deadlifts, 6 to 8 reps, 3 sets, same 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Incline dumbbell bench press, 3-1-X1 tempo, 6 to 8 reps, 3 sets, rest 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Cable rope face pull downs, you'll see the cable station in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
In the back at raw strength, so if you're looking for it, that's where it will be. 10 to 12 reps here, 3 sets. And again, this is going to be our first superset, so we're resting 15 seconds before we start C2. Hack squat machine. We have 1 hack squat at the gym, so if it's taken up, you can either work in with a partner, or we can also sub in some like goblet sissy squats, or a landmine hack squat would work just as well. D1 and D2 is our final superset for the day. Triple pulse walking lunges. These are gonna blow your legs up.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
So I recommend either doing your first set with just your body weight, no weight, or very light dumbbells. That triple pulse that you're gonna get, you're gonna touch that knee to the ground, you're gonna pulse up, down, up, down, up. That's 1 rep, right? So there's gonna be a lot of time under tension here. And then side plank hip taps, again, just working the core towards the end of the workout. 15 to 20 reps per side, 3 sets, and then we're resting 90 seconds before starting D1. Day 4, easy aerobics again. We have another 30 to 45-minute session. 3 movements here that we're going to be cycling through. So we just got a 5-minute walk with an incline, 5-minute row, 5-minute bike, all sustainable. We're going to repeat that 2 to 3 times. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 for a total of 2 to 3 sets, depending on how long you want to work. Day 5, our last day of full body resistance. Single leg work is going to be your compound movement. So we have a barbell reverse lunge, 3-1-X1, 6 to 8 reps per leg. If you're not comfortable having a barbell in the back rack position, no worries. We can have you hold dumbbells to the side, so like a dumbbell suitcase reverse lunge, or a goblet reverse lunge where you just hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell in this front rack position. Second movement will be a bent over barbell row, targeting the back, getting those wide lats that everybody wants. Then we have banded push-ups and Romanian deadlifts for our first superset. And then D1, D2 for our second superset. We have goblet squats and we have reverse hypers. Reverse hyper machine is at raw strength. There's also a back extension machine that you can work as well if you don't want to do the reverse hypers. And then if you don't want to do the reverse hypers or the back extensions, good mornings. So placing a barbell in the back rack position and hitting good mornings are going to target the same area. And then Saturday, like I said, Saturday, if you had to cut a day, I would cut Saturday. Tough aerobics. This is where the end of it, you should be breathing pretty heavy and you should be contemplating life and like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? That was so tough. But you feel rewarded at the end. So then you'll do it again next Saturday, hopefully, or you'll be like, nah, I ain't doing that. But in a 3-minute window, you're going to row 500 meters. The goal is to finish that 500 meters in 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes is just that kind of gold standard for rowing 500 meters. That gives you 1 minute remaining, and in that 1 minute remaining, you want to do an AMRAP of kettlebell gorilla rows, and that's just going to be alternating as many reps as you can until that minute expires. You're going to rest 3 minutes, and then we're going to repeat this 3 to 5 sets. And then Saturday, like I said, take this time, recover, maybe do a little active recovery, foam rolling, stretching. Go outside for 30 minutes, whether it be hiking, biking, whatever you do, make it easy. Try to get some sun and try to get some fresh air. If you have any questions for us, by all means, message us, message Kalamazoo Athletic Wellness. And if at any point you're like, hey, I'm liking this programming, but I need something a little bit more tailored to my own specific needs, all of our trainers are well equipped to handle individualized programming. So if individualized programming is something that you are interested in, reach out to Kalamazoo Athletic Wellness and we will take care of you. Until then, stay fit, stay happy, and spread kindness.